लाइक, शेयर, सब्सक्राइब, ये इस चैनल के 3 स्तंभ हैं। इन्हें दबाइए और आगे की वीडियो को एंजॉय करें।
Namaste and welcome back. So this is the second video on understanding the data. In the first video we have seen mean, median and mode, that is the central tendencies of the data to understand them. In this video we are going to see basic distributions, types of distributions of the data, why we need to study them and what are the basic property of each type of distribution and how we can interconvert each type of distribution to one another using data transformation. So let's start. Before starting with what is the distribution of data, what are its type and what are the characteristics of distribution of data, the first thing that came into my mind is that why we need to study the distributions of data, why there is a need. Okay, so let us try to answer that the question that why we need to study this. And if we are satisfied with the need, yeah, we need something to read about it, we will read it. So for answering the question that why we need distribution of data, we need to know what are the different types of distribution we have. So if we have distributions, if I talk about distributions, we can have three types of distribution, that is the right skewed, okay, symmetric and left skewed. These are the three type of distributions are available for any numeric data type. Now what happens that when you are dealing with more complex algorithms in deep learning, there is a term called gradient descent. Okay, so it is observed that if the cost function, you have a graph of cost versus the feature, okay, you have some graph, and what we do in gradient descent is that we randomly start from any point and we compute gradient and we come to the minima, global minima of the function. Now it is observed that if this function of the feature, if the function is symmetric, then the optimization is optimized. That means the time for optimization is decreased, or I can say the time for optimization is minimum for the symmetric one. Okay, so if you have a numeric data type and you know that it is not symmetric, and I have left skewed or right skewed that we will study, but I want to convert it to the symmetric, then my optimization time will decrease. Optimization time will decrease. You know, many of the machine learning algorithms, machine learners, data scientists are working how to optimize the working of an algorithm. You know, for complex data, the algorithm could run up to 4 or 5 days on an GPU, on a CPU. So it is very important to optimize the time taken by the algorithm to train, to optimize the cost function. Hence, this become very necessary to read and understand the distribution of data in order to optimize the time required by the machine learning algorithm to train itself. Okay, so this is the main reason why we need to study the distributions of data. So let us first see what are the different types of distribution, and at last we will see that how we can convert right skewed and left skewed to the symmetric one. Okay, so right skewed data can be uh, if how you can see a distribution of data, just take the numerical data and plot in histogram. This is the best method to see the distribution of any data. If you are getting the distributions like this, so your histogram would look like this thing. Okay, so this is how your histogram will look like. The bars at the left hand side, would be higher, and the bars at the right hand side would be lower. So this is how a right skewed distribution look like, and this is also called positive skewed. Another type we have left skewed, and it can be shown as you have a slower size of bars at the left hand side, but at huge bars at right hand side. So this is how the distributions can be seen in the left and the right hand side. And for the symmetric, I can say that yeah, it is symmetric on both of the sides. So this is also called negatively skewed, and it's called symmetric. Symmetric distribution is also called the bell curve. Okay, very familiar name, bell curve or the normal distribution. Hence I can say that if any feature is having a normal distribution, its gradient optimization, gradient descent should run faster than other types of variables. So just let us see some of the properties that if we are talking about right skewed, the topmost point of any distribution is called the mode, because the frequency is maximum. If you plot the histogram, on this axis you will get the frequency. Okay, so it is maximum for mode, most occurring quantity in the data. Then we have here something here called median, that is the middle value, and here is called the mean. For this distribution we will have median here, this is the median and this is the mode. So I can say that for right skewed, I can say that the mean is greater than median, and for left skewed, median is less than the mode. Median is greater than the mode. For symmetric, now let us see this thing for symmetric. So for symmetric we have all the points located at single point. That means mean is equal to mode is equal to median. Okay, this is one of another characteristics that a bell curve or a normal distribution shows. So these are the most basic things you should know about, say, the distributions of data, the histogram thing, that histograms are needed to plot the distribution, and what are the right skewed and what are the left skewed distributions of your data. And if I talk about some real life applications that where you can see these types of distribution, so I think the best example would be a test score. If the test score is so easy, okay, so easy, that means most of your students are having higher number of marks. If it is an average test paper, then it would have a symmetric distribution, and if it is a very hard, that means most of the students are having low number. Okay, and how I am telling that, like number obtained in test, and these are the number of students. So if I talk about higher number of marks in the test, higher number of students have obtained that, and lower number of marks, let's say 10, 20 and 100. So 10 marks are obtained by most of the people. So this is how we can explain this thing in a real life application, real life example. But when you are dealing with lots of data sets, you will get lots of numerical feature, and if you plot the histogram, you would observe each of the distribution. Now the points come that how we can convert right skewed into symmetric and left skewed into symmetric. So there are data transformation available, and you can do something called log transformation, okay, square root transformation and cube root transformation. I think these three transformations are best suited to convert any right skewed or left skewed data into symmetric one. And once the data is converted into symmetric, then optimization is done and your algorithm will perform well based on time. Okay, not on the accuracy, I am not talking about accuracy, but surely it will perform better on time.